The mahogany table at Quan and Partners gleamed under cold lights. 20 floors up, my father's corner office watched the Hudson. I sat in the cheap guest chair. My brother Adrian took the leather seat at Dad's right. "So, Elena," my father said without looking up from the document I'd carried for 3 months, "you're asking for $800,000. Into what?" "Flux Stream Analytics," I said. "A predictive engine for streaming market data." Adrian's Princeton ring flashed. "We read it, all 5 pages of buzzwords." "It's a 40-page proposal," I said. 5 is the summary. The rest covers specs, market projections." "Right." He leaned back. "Let me save us time. It's garbage." Dad's pen stopped. He still didn't look at me. "Adrian, let her present." "Why? She's 29, no management, no team, no results. She codes in her apartment and calls it a company." "I have an MIT degree," I said. "And you've done nothing with it," he said, finally meeting my eyes. "Your ideas have always been jokes." I kept my hands folded. "I've tested the model on live feeds. The accuracy—" "Enough," Dad said, lifting his glasses. "I've seen thousands of pitches. This won't go anywhere. You haven't read the technical section." "I don't need to." He closed the folder and slid it across. "Get real-world experience. Start at the bottom. Try again in 5 or 10 years." I gathered the pages. "That's final." "It's business," he said. I rode the elevator down. On the sidewalk, I bought a coffee I couldn't afford, opened my laptop, and unlocked the encrypted folder I'd labeled months ago. Incorporation, trademarks, and a list of angels who actually back early tech. The coffee went cold while my phone kept vibrating. "Mom, how did it go? Did they invest?" I watched the 3 dots, then let them vanish. Another call lit up. "Noah Brandt from Harborline Capital, the fund beta testing my engine under NDA." "Elena," he said, steady and sure. "FluxStream just called tomorrow's move on a basket we've missed all year. We want to expand, all desks, and we want exclusivity while you're still in beta." "How exclusive?" 6 months, $5 million up front, then standard AUM licensing. We'll pay a premium for the wall. My hands shook under the table. My voice didn't. 6 months at 5 works. I'll have counsel draft terms. "You have counsel." "I do." The next weeks blurred into clean, relentless work. Angels wired the last tranche. 2 more funds joined the sandbox. Accuracy held between 18 and 31% over baseline. I hired 7 engineers, then 19. We re-architected ingestion, hardened the feature store, and built audit trails an auditor could love. Series A closed at $130 million. I kept 73%. At family dinner, I said nothing. I cut my roast chicken and listened to Adrian describe a rocket ship analytics startup he'd read about on Bloomberg. "FluxStream something," he said, scrolling. "Anonymous founder. Real results for once." Dad nodded, already calculating. "You should send them a resume, Elena. A company like that will need staff." "Maybe," I said, and took a sip of water. That night, alone at my kitchen table, I opened the draft S1 on my laptop. Our revenue curve climbed like a clean coastline. "Ready," I whispered, and set the timetable in motion. 3 Thursdays later, I stood beneath the blue screens in Times Square, navy suit neat. At 9:30, I rang the NASDAQ bell. Our ticker flared. Trades hit like summer rain. 87, 94, 108, 120. By 9:45, FluxStream cleared $7.2 billion in market cap. My stake, 73%. A Bloomberg alert lit my phone. Another followed. Quan and Partners claims early support for FluxStream. I exhaled and called Sarah, my head of PR. "Issue a correction, timeline rejection, facts. No heat, just truth." Car to Lower Manhattan. The receptionist blinked when I asked for my father. Adrian was welded to the terminal, our symbol pulsed. "Elena," Dad said, shutting the door, "tell me this isn't—" "It is." Silence. Then, "We can help now. Capital, introductions." "We're funded. I have advisors." I held his gaze. I needed belief before the headlines. He swallowed. "We failed you." "You did," I said. "And I learned to proceed without permission." Mom appeared, eyes wet. Why didn't you tell us? You never asked to see the work. You asked me to be smaller. The desk phone rang. Journalists on hold. He let it ring. I don't want your money, I said. I want accuracy. When reporters call, say you passed. Say I built this with angels and a team you never met. Adrian's voice was small. I called it garbage. You were honest, I said. Be honest now. That evening, outlets ran the correction. Some clients left my father's firm, others stayed. I slept. A week later he came to my office, not as patriarch but as man. I'm proud of you, he said. No right, but I am. Thank you, I said. The river moved, unbothered. I have a board call. I closed the door and went back to work.